All right, pleased to welcome in one of the newest members of the Calgary Flames organization. From back in Ontario, Hunter Brzustewicz, a defenseman for the Kitchener Rangers, acquired in the Elias Lindholm trade over the last couple of days. I know it's been a bit of a whirlwind, both here in Calgary and out east. Maybe just first of all, let's get your reaction, Hunter, to what took place and how you kind of found out about the news that you were involved in a pretty big trade between Calgary and Vancouver.
Yeah, it was really fun, to be honest. I've always said, I think for the past couple of weeks, that it would be really cool to be a part of a trade, and obviously it came true. So I was just playing Fortnite on the Xbox, and my agent called me. He was just, hey, just keep your eyes up on your phone. And I saw that for the rumors for the past hour before that, that there was going to be a trade with the Canucks, and I didn't know if I was going to be in it. But other than that, the Canucks GM texted me 2 seconds later, just say, give me a call, and it all happened from there.
Well, maybe just an initial thought as you see Calgary and maybe about what you know, maybe with the organization and what you're looking forward to in terms of starting fresh here.
Yeah, they've all been very welcoming to me. It's great. Honestly, that just it means a lot. I'm not too sure too much about the organization, but I can't wait to get to know everyone, and everyone's been super welcoming so far.
When you look ahead to being a member of the Calgary Flames, what excites you the most?
Yeah, honestly, just obviously wearing the jersey. I think the fans put so much time and effort into coming to the game, supporting. If hopefully one day I can put on the jersey and just represent in any way I can on and off the ice.
How about this season? Obviously, the numbers sort of speak for themselves, but I want to hear it kind of from your perspective. Second year in the OHL, and obviously right up there at the top in terms of overall scoring. But just what has stood out to you about your year in Kitchener so far?
Yeah, obviously everyone can see the points and stuff, but it's all about our group. I think that it's one of my best years in hockey that I've had. We have a great group in Kitchener, including the coaching staff. Everyone just gets along so well. And I can't give enough credit to my teammates. I wish that all of their names could be, at the top with me, and they deserve all the credit. They're doing their job and making my life easier.
Craig right away talked about yesterday, kind of fits a need in terms of the organizationally, a right shot defenseman, a lot of offensive upside as well. I mean, when you kind of describe your game to somebody, what do you usually go to right away?
Yeah, I think I would say 60-40 on just the offensive, just a little bit more than the defensive. I think I've taken a lot of pride into my defense scheme this year, and I think it's just keep going up the mountain and improving on that, and my strengths as well. I think I got to improve on my strengths and take it to the next level in this last half of the year. And I think that when my game, just talk about my game, is just my IQ stands out, and my passing ability, just making the game easier for my teammates.
When you talk about kind of that the defensive side, is that the opportunity here down to play in all situations, and how much of it is just sort of those reps and kind of playing against some of the top players in the OHL and beyond, and really kind of putting a focus on those?
Yeah, it's been a big part of my off-season training and into the season training too, and in training camp and just going along and practicing it. I think it all starts there. Just closing quicker and using my body and boxing out in front of the net. And I think those are the 3 points that we've tried to hit on, and I think we're just keep getting better at it.
So, 61 assists, that really pops off the screen. What for you? I mean, when you're talking about some of the playmaking abilities that you have and some of the guys that you've been able to work with offensively throughout the course of this season, I mean, how much fun has it been to, as you said, be part of a good group and really start to kind of find each other as this season's gone along?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I think that ever since I was a little kid, I was always the passer. I was like to score, but I always like to see my teammates score as well, and I think that's always been my game. And hopefully someday I can get more on the shooting side, but I think this passing ability has always come easy to me, and it suits my game really well.
Had a few of those coaches give the old shoot more talk over the course of your time?
Yeah, a little bit. Just come back to the bench every time, and just on the bench, just I know, and never. Just I'm trying my best to learn.
That's great. Hey, listen, it looked like you have some Alberta experience. Were you a little trip to the Brick one time, Brick Invitational up in Edmonton, or how much experience do you have in Alberta?
Yeah, I've been to the Brick 3 times. I've been one for myself, and then two with my brother when he went. And the first time I went, I mean, 10 years old, it was just basically in and out of the mall. I didn't really get to see the outside world, but when I'm playing. But the second and third time, I think the third time we went up to Banff for a couple days, and then we went down to Calgary for a couple days. We went to Banff and visited the beautiful mountains and stayed in a cabin with a couple families, and then we went down to Calgary for the Stampede. And we were texting in my family group yesterday, and there was a picture of me standing in front of the Stampede with the cowboy hat on. So I guess it was all meant to be.
No kidding. That's great stuff. We might have to get that picture from you. But hey, listen, congrats on the fresh start. Looking forward to having you here in Calgary in the not too distant future, and we'll make sure we bring that cowboy hat back out.
For sure, yeah, that would be awesome. I just got a new one, so maybe we can bring out the new one. But thank you so much for having me.